Hey friends, welcome to a new video dedicated to Garten of Banban 8. Finally, the moment we have all been waiting for is almost here. Only 8 days left until the official release of the new chapter, and very soon we will be able to uncover all the secrets that the Euphoric brothers have been hiding from us. In today's video, we are going to talk about new messages left by FARIS, one of the two official developers of the game, on the Discord server. These messages are extremely important because they give us crucial hints about both Garten of Banban 8 and RPX. But before we start, if you love Garten of Banban and don't want to miss any updates, subscribe to the channel right now and leave a like on this video. That way, you won't miss any news, theories or sneak peeks about the upcoming chapters. In the last few days on the official Discord server, FARIS has written some messages. I will show you all the messages we've collected, we'll analyze each one carefully, and we'll try to understand how these hints could affect the storyline of the new chapter. Get ready, because this new chapter is probably going to be one of the most scary and mysterious of the entire saga. According to theories, the story might take a completely unexpected direction, and FARIS's messages seem to confirm it. So, make sure to watch until the end of the video, and let's start with the first message. Okay guys, let's finally get into the action. In the first of the new messages posted by FARIS on Discord, the developer confirmed that in Chapter 8, we will see the return of a character who hasn't appeared in the most recent chapters. This revelation literally shocked the entire community because no one expected such confirmation. Now, of course, the big question is, who could this mysterious character be? One of the most popular theories focuses on Sloine. For those who don't remember her, Sloine is that giant yellow snail mascot with big bulging eyes and a really creepy appearance, and we've actually seen her again in the Chapter 0 prequel. However, before Chapter 0, she was last seen in Chapter 4, and then she disappeared for a very long time. She wasn't there in Chapter 6, and we didn't see her in Chapter 7 either. But here's the interesting part. In the past, the Euphoric brothers had already stated several times that Sloine would have a very important role in the future of the series. This means we can't rule out the possibility that she could make her comeback in Chapter 8. And considering that FARIS confirmed the presence of a character forgotten for a long time, the chances that it's actually her are extremely high. Before we jump to conclusions though, we need to talk about an important detail. Yes, Chapter 0 is a prequel, but we can't ignore it because it's the most recent chapter released before Chapter 8. Sloine actually appeared in Chapter 0, which makes things even more interesting. That chapter gave us a lot of hidden clues about the history of Banban's kindergarten, and now, with the arrival of Chapter 8, some of those details could finally make sense. So, the strongest theory right now is that Sloine will finally make her big return in Chapter 8. The developers have mentioned multiple times that she is crucial for the future of the storyline, and now that we're just days away from the release of the new chapter, all the clues seem to point directly to her. But be careful, because she's not the only candidate. Alright guys, after analyzing the possibility of Sloine's return, it's time to focus on 3 other characters who, according to the new theories born from FARIS's messages, could make a comeback in Chapter 8. Between hints, plot twists and hidden details in the previous chapters, there are several possibilities that some faces from the past might return to play a key role in the story. The first character we need to talk about is Aquafiddle, one of the most mysterious and dangerous members of Captain Fiddle's crew. This character appeared only in Chapter 2, and unlike the other crew members, he stands out because of his huge size. His presence in that chapter was definitely not random. Aquafiddle was an antagonist. In Chapter 2, we had to defeat him, and although we managed to defeat him, Aquafiddle never actually died. After the fight, the character managed to escape, and from that moment on, he completely disappeared. This detail is extremely important because the Euphoric brothers have proven several times that characters who manage to survive often reappear in later chapters, sometimes with a completely new role. For Aquafiddle, there are 2 main possibilities. A comeback as an antagonist. He could return in Chapter 8 as an even stronger version of himself. Alternatively, Aquafiddle's return could be tied to new events involving Captain Fiddles. Chapter 8 might finally reveal their true purpose and explain why Aquafiddle was so different from the others. The second character who might return in Chapter 8 is Baby Tartabird. In Chapter 2, we saw both Baby Tartabird and Baby Opila Bird, but in the following chapters we only saw Baby Opila Bird, while Baby Tartabird completely disappeared. Finally, we reached the character who could bring the biggest plot twist of them all, Queen Bouncelia. For those who might not remember, Queen Bouncelia appeared for the last time in Chapter 4. And after the events of that chapter, several characters in the game clearly stated that the Queen did not survive. However, As we all know, when it comes to the euphoric brothers, we can never fully trust what the characters say in the story. The developers have always loved throwing in unexpected plot twists, completely flipping what the players thought they knew. If the Queen survived, her return in Chapter 8 could drastically change the entire narrative. If this theory is true, Chapter 8 could become one of the most lore-rich chapters in the entire series, with Queen Bouncilia revealing secrets that could forever change the story of Banban's kindergarten. So, aside from Sloine, we have three very strong candidates for a comeback in Chapter 8: Aquafiddles, Baby Tartabird, and Queen Bouncilia. All three have unresolved storylines from previous chapters, making them perfect choices for a major return in the upcoming game. But here's the interesting part. In another one of his messages, FARIS hinted that it won't be just one character returning, but that we might actually see multiple comebacks happening at once. This could completely change the pace of the game and create a level of tension we've never experienced before. Alright guys, let's analyze another very interesting message from FARIS that directly concerns Garten RPX, the official Garten of Banban game on Roblox developed by Jewel Games. This time, a user asked a very clear question: when will a new RPX update be released? FARIS's answer surprised everyone. He said that maybe the release of the next update will happen around the same time as Chapter 8's launch. He didn't give any official confirmations, but this small clue was enough to spark a lot of theories among fans. If this really is the plan, it means that the release of Chapter 8 and the arrival of new RPX updates could happen practically at the same time. And since we know that Chapter 8 will be released on the 28th of August, it's very likely that the new Garten RPX updates will arrive shortly before or right after that date. But there's more. A few weeks ago, Jewel Games announced that bi-weekly updates for Garten RPX would return. This means that once the new update cycle starts, we could receive new content every 2 weeks. Let's do a quick calculation. If Chapter 8 comes out on the 28th of August, the first RPX update could drop around that same time, while the next one could arrive around mid-September. This means we could have a constant flow of new content throughout the fall, with new areas, new mascots, and possibly missions that will allow us to uncover hidden secrets about Banban's kindergarten. At the moment, there are no official confirmations about the content, but there are some very interesting theories about what might arrive. New playable mascots. The new update could add the new characters of Chapter 8N. In previous updates, we opened the first door for the secret map. The next update could add the puzzle to find the second card for the second door. This means only one thing: September will be a crucial month for all Garten of Banban fans. Not only will we finally get our hands on Chapter 8, but we'll also be able to explore new RPX updates that will likely provide exclusive content and valuable lore clues. So get ready, because the next few weeks are going to be packed with surprises, and the mystery surrounding Banban's kindergarten is about to get even deeper. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. You are amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.